Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. As you can see by the thumbnail, title of this video, and the screen you're currently looking at, what we're talking about today is Disney Plus getting all the what was Netflix originals and the mature content over here on Disney Plus. So they finally made a decision on where to put it, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at that here today. Before we go ahead and get into that, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. If you hadn't already checked out thenerdcircle.com, make sure to head over there and check it out. Also, if you're not following along on social media, make sure to head over to Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. Sometimes we post some things over there when it's not quite time for video just yet, so if you don't want to miss out, make sure to check it out. And if you haven't subscribed and would like to, you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel here, so that way you get notified when new videos come out. If you do like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps us out. It lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next, so I would definitely appreciate it. Alright, so we don't have too much to cover here today. It should be a pretty quick video. So we just want to go ahead and put this out here because we weren't sure exactly what Disney was going to do with the mature content going forward, specifically in reference to the old Netflix originals, the Marvel shows of Daredevil, Defenders, Iron Fist, Punisher, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones. I'm sure I'm missing a few, but we didn't know exactly if they were going to put them over on Hulu or if they're going to put them on Disney Plus. In other countries, they do have them over on their Disney Plus, so we were pretty sure it was going to come over to Disney Plus, but over here in the US, they didn't want to quote-unquote tarnish their brand of being family-friendly, so we weren't exactly sure what was going to happen, but it looks as though they have now put them over here on Disney Plus. When I logged in here today, I'm going to show you what I got. Now, I do apologize for the camera not really being leveled out here. It's kind of all over the place. I am freehanding it because I wanted to get this video out as quickly as possible, so I just kind of freehanded this here. So I do apologize ahead of time. But if you look at the screen now, you're going to see here where it says now on Disney Plus, more thrills, more drama, more for every mood. It tells you can access your parental controls at disneyplus.com/edit-profiles or in your Disney Plus mobile app. And as you can see on the screen, you can kind of see behind some of the text, you have Punisher, and you have Luke Cage, you have Jessica Jones, Defenders, Iron Fist, and I'm sure there's a bunch of others as well. They've also put on some of their ABC content, like Blackish and Grownish, things like that, so they're getting more mature content. So I'm going to show you what happens as you first log in here for the first time after they added this here the other day. Alright, when you first log in and you select your profile, you're going to get that screen that I showed you here, and it's kind of scrolling through with some of the shows. Not all of them are the new mature content, but it does have the mature content mixed in there just so you can kind of see. When you click continue, it's going to say to access the full catalog, you have to click on full catalog, otherwise you can say not now, and it's going to keep your content rating as TV14 instead of TVMA. Now, other profiles will remain at their current rating and can be updated at disneyplus.com or in the Disney Plus mobile app. Now, of course, it's going to prompt you for the password if you do want to enable the mature, just to make sure it's you who's doing it, so that way you can't say that Disney did it without your behalf here. So, after you enter your password here, it's then going to say, great, you have access to the full catalog. Would you like to create a profile PIN? You can set a 4-digit PIN to prevent others from accessing this profile. So of course, if you want to do that because you have kids in the household, then you want to make sure to say create a PIN. And then it's going to ask if you want the other profiles that are not kid profiles to be able to also have the TVMA, so they don't have to go through the full process like we do here. So you can check whichever profiles you have that are not kid profiles, and then you can say save, and then every profile, you'll get an email saying that that profile has been upgraded to the TVMA as soon as this is complete. And then when you get in, you're going to see the banner scrolling across with some of those new TVMA shows. And then if we go into the Marvel section, since I believe those are the majority of what they added here, you can see Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, all at the top row there. Some of them I do believe were already in here, but they're not rated TVMA, but they just happen to be in that same category. Now, it's not just the old Netflix originals that they added. There is other stuff, like we said, they did add Blackish and Grownish, and I'm sure there's other stuff that I don't know about. So if we scroll through the new to Disney Plus, they're not all because of the TVMA, but we can see some of the new stuff that's recently come. I know that Blackish and Grownish did come before TVMA because I don't think that they are rated TVMA, but they are considered a little bit more mature content. You probably wouldn't let your kids watch it on their own. Maybe you'd sit and, watch it with them kind of thing. So I don't think they fall under the whole TVMA, but that was what they put on, kind of getting ready, ramping up for the TVMA that they did here. And I've said it in videos in the past, but if you haven't seen them, I apologize if you hear the screaming in the background. Unfortunately, no matter when I choose to record, sometimes you hear the little one screaming in the background, and I do everything I can to try to edit it out, but sometimes it's just not possible. So you probably will hear some screams in the background. I apologize. So we're not going to go through every little thing here. I'm sure there's a lot of different things they added that we don't know about, but really it was the hot topic was adding the Netflix originals, and of course having TVMA on Disney Plus is a big thing. So we just want to touch base real quick on that. I know some of the population are saying that they don't think you should have TVMA over here on Disney Plus, and other people are saying that you should or that it doesn't matter. I'm on the side of, I don't think it matters. Yeah, I understand that it kind of, in essence, tarnishes Disney's brand of being family friendly just a little bit. But honestly, with everything streaming now and them having Hulu eventually most likely working into just one platform, I mean, as long as you have it behind the PIN code on the profile, and as long as you have the account set to either not have the TVMA on that profile, you're doing everything due diligence wise to have the parental controls set, there should be no reason that your kids should be able to see any of the content you don't want them to see. And I think that's really all that matters. I personally myself don't care if Disney puts out, TVMA stuff. I'm an adult. I like to see things that aren't all kid related, and maybe in the future, if I only subscribe to one service, whether it be, the combination of Hulu, Disney Plus, whether it be a bundle or not a bundle in the future because they work it all into one, whatever it may be. I like Marvel. Of course, I'll miss DC stuff if I do not subscribe to whatever HBO Max is in the future. But if I only pick one, I would like that service to have a good selection of kids stuff as well as adult stuff. So I actually like the fact that they're putting the TVMA on, and I think they're doing it in a really great way of being able to have profiles that don't have that stuff altogether and having the PIN code set to those profiles. And I think there is more parental controls on the back end. I just haven't really looked into it as of yet, but I really think it's a good thing that they're doing. And although it's been almost far too long, I like that they may eventually be continuing some of the quote-unquote Netflix originals. I like most of them. I have a few favorites, if you will, and I think it would be nice to see them revamp them, although it's been quite some time. It might be nice to have some of them come back, and having Disney do it versus having Netflix do it might give it a little bit different spin, but I guess time will tell. We'll have to keep our eye on that and see how everything goes going forward, but it's nice to see them finally come over to Disney where Marvel now lives. So drop your comments down below on what you think, and if you are a Disney Plus subscriber, are you happy about this or does it make you mad? And what are you most happiest with the Daredevil franchise, if you will, coming over to Disney Plus? But that's all I got here for you guys in this video. If there's anything I forgot to mention, I'll leave it down in the description down below. If there's anything that you guys noticed that I forgot, make sure to leave it in the comments down below. Please make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. But if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps out the channel. It lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the old videos. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.